Okay, let's make another one now that I got that one out of my system. The first thing I want to say is hello to Steve. I promised him in the last time I spoke to him I would say hello to him. He's my mad scientist friend. Also, a quick hello to Chris, and I hope your mother's okay. And thank you to everybody that has written to me and left me messages and commented. Thank you all. The second thing is, get that shit out of our water. That fluoride out of our water. When is Australia going to wake up to the fact that that stuff is poison? And in this day and age, with this sort of technology, there is no excuse for ignorance. Fluoride is a waste product. It's a waste product from the aluminium companies and the fertilizer companies. They scrape that shit out of the towers. Go and look it up. Even my son has fluorosis on his teeth from that crap. I will not drink his water. Get that shit out of our water. And the other thing is, when you start giving that to people who don't want it in their water, it's mass medication. And that's exactly what it is. You're giving it to everybody regardless. It's mass medication. I don't want that shit. And the other thing is, I drink tea. Tea's high in fluoride. So what do I get? Triple dose? I'm on tank water, by the way. I would never touch that shit in the taps. So wake up, Australia. Get that shit out of our water. The last one, I was just furious when I made that. I am just so absolutely sick to death of that Gillard. You know, I called her a cow in the last one, but that would be an insult to a cow. You know, there's no animal on this planet that would be as low as her. What she's doing to this country is beyond belief. To me, it's unbelievable that somebody like her can get in, her and all her little corrupt cronies, and bring this country to its knees. And that's exactly what she's done. And you know what the scary part is? That she's got over a year left in here. And you know, she was a lawyer. I'm assuming she still is a lawyer. But you wonder why they get a bad name. Well, she's a prime example. What's the difference between a catfish and a lawyer? One's a scum-sucking bottom dweller, and the other one's a fish. She disgusts me beyond belief. And I go out in public and to listen to what people say about her. They hate her guts. And, you know, if she's shaking hands with the Queen or Obama or whatever and her popularity goes up, it just goes to show how brain dead those people are that are voting for her. She shakes somebody's hand and her popularity goes up. And Obama, the biggest fucking warmonger on this planet. Oh, make no mistake, it was the Bushes that started this. And we're just going along willy-fucking-nilly with everything. Wait, like I said, in this day and age, there is no excuse for ignorance. We have a plethora of information on the internet. Anything you want to know can be pulled up. This has all got to do with the banking system. I do not keep my money in the bank. I will never leave my money in the bank. I don't trust them. They screw you for whatever they can. The other thing is that they get everybody in debt with these credit cards. And now they're saying that people are paying their electricity bills with their credit cards. So they're way in over their head. They can't afford it. In the old days, you had to have the money to buy a house or whatever, a car. You had to have the money. Not these days. You get a credit card and they put you into that. They get you into the system where you're always owing, so you're always working, you're always making money for these big bankers. We bailed out the bankers. They were going under. We bailed them out. Wake the fuck up. This is one big scam to bring in a one world government and a one world bank. She is bringing us to our knees so that we're in line with every other scumbag going under out there. And that Swan, what a piece of shit he is. Oh, I try not to get upset, but when I just look and I just see how blatantly obvious what is going on, why aren't other people seeing this? Why isn't something done that they are automatically kicked out? How is it possible for a Nazi to get in and to bring us to our knees and we can't do anything about it? Some law needs to be changed there. I'm growing my own vegetables now. I've got all my tomatoes and everything in. I try and grow whatever I can. Parsley, all that stuff is so easy to grow. So I don't have to rely on buying certain stuff from the supermarkets. I don't buy from Coles or Woolworths anymore unless I absolutely can't find what I need anywhere else. I will buy at Aldi or IGA, or even the smaller ones. We need politicians in who know the land, who know Australians. We don't need these fucking Welsh in here and the Scottish and the Americans and in our politics. We need people that are Australians, working people, not these yuppie little college students. And I'm sick of the fucking political correctness that's going on. I'm sick of it. It's time for the political correctness to be thrown out the door. Too many people are sitting there going, oh, can't say that. Oh, can't do that. Can't do this. Yes, you can. Tell them to fuck off. That's about all I have to say today. I wasn't going to say I wanted to get on here, make a nice calm one, but as soon as I even think about that Gillard and what she's doing and that slimy crud and that fucking Bob Brown and his fanatical green group and that poker reform idiot and that Penny Wong, she's a sneaky rat too. Don't you mark my words, you keep your eye on her. See you guys.